everyone, I am Tacet, and today two very interesting things end up happening. For one, Dragon's Claw Kingdom end up coming out. I'll be going over a bunch of this tomorrow in all of tomorrow's video and stream. It is a kingdom that the devs actually mentioned to me like about a month after the game launched, and I've been waiting for it for like almost 2 years now, and it's finally here. It's a kingdom of all dragons, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be opening up all the chests and stuff for that tomorrow. Probably make a day out of it since I have quite a bit of time. But anyways, for today, since I don't have as much time, there was a second thing that occurred. Out of nowhere, they just gave out a free new troop with 10 gem keys and 1,000 souls to everyone. So we're going to just use 2 teams with her. She is an extremely hard Daemon counter. Particularly good against things that are strong like Famine and Gorgotha, Inferno King, and Hellcat, and other Daemons of the such. So let's go upgrade her real quick over to Blighted Lands. Ironically, she's a Daemon counter, but she's actually a Daemon herself, which is kind of funny. She counters herself. Let's just level her up real quick, trade her up, and then I'll get into what she actually does. Oh, minor reds. Why? Why? Really? Really? Are we even going to have the minor reds to do this? I don't think we will. Wait. Wait, might need to go pull out those gold keys. Okay, I do have, yeah, gold keys. We do have enough, but gosh, we're pushing those minor reds to their limit. Luckily, we have just enough to do this video. I'd even double check that. I assumed they wouldn't make her another red. Like, they're too happy with doing all the reds. They need more minor red obtaining. Like every single person has problems getting minor reds because they use like 50% more minor reds in this game than any other minor trait stone or something like that. Anyways, let's go put her into our 2 teams and then we can go PvP with her. And I'm actually going to be using the new banner on one of these as well. So let's actually see what she does before, since we haven't even explained it. Of course, like I explained, she's a really hard Daemon counter. She has twice as much damage to Daemons, plus even armor piercing on top of that. So 50% chance that she'll do ignore the armor. And that combination to every single Daemon except Gorgotha will pretty much be a one-shot. And she can't be targeted by things like Famine and other Daemons like that, or Moloch or stuff. And as far as her ability is, it deals true damage to an enemy. He'll double if they use yellow mana, which is very strong all on its own. That's basically like what a Mira is, except for yellow instead of blue. Plus, it gains an extra turn if they are a Daemon, which is, of course, why she's so good against Daemons. Also, if we go into Daemons, there's actually quite a few of them that are yellow. If we just type in Daemon here and yellow, we can see there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Daemons that are all yellow. So the main ones that are normally used these days are Famine, Gorgotha, Hellcat, and Inferno King. So it'll be really good against those. So maybe Famine will drop off some now that it has a pretty hard counter against it. So let's go and bring both of these into PvP. I'm also going to be showing Courage for the first time, since I actually haven't shown any of the totems in an actual video yet. Let's go to the second team first. I want to use her up front. This team is actually all Daemons. I didn't even have to repick at all. This has happened to be my current battle, so perfect for the video. All 4 of them are Daemons because he has his Sorcerer set to Daemon as well. So we'll just be able to tear through all of this. And we are even using the new banner of +2 red, +1 yellow, and -1 brown that you get from the Dragon's Claw Kingdom. So let's get into this match then. Hellcat and other true damage is going to be really good with her. We already have her at a fairly high attack, and we'll be able to get it even higher with Courage. Every single skull we take is going to give her 3 attack, 3 HP, as well as everything other than himself. And our main priority would want to be to get Hellcat up so we can start feeding everything mana. He's probably going to keep taking our reds a lot, though, because we do have it on +2, but because of that, whenever we do get a good convert, we'll get a lot of mana out of it, like right here. And that's almost enough, so we'll get that. And just keep taking mana until everything's gone. You actually have every single thing up, which works really well. One other thing that works pretty well is she'll get an extra turn whenever she targets a Daemon. So we'll easily be able to target any of them and get an extra turn from it. So let's just use this, kill it right off the bat, get the extra turn from it, and just keep going. We'll use this on skulls. Yeah, Courage casting on skulls is very, very broken right now. It's quite possibly the most strongest, or it's definitely the strongest Guardian added to the game. And it is quite ridiculous. Like right here, we'll easily be able to get this off. None of them use yellow though, so we'll just use it there. But we get the extra turn, so it doesn't really matter. Get that off. We do completely miss. But he's only a sorcerer class, so he doesn't have that high of an attack. He's not really going to get too far with what he's doing right now. Though he does have his cast up. Got lucky enough to get that mana, though I don't think it's going to get close to killing anything. There is currently a glitch as of this patch where heroes have like a lot higher stats than they should. No clue when this is getting fixed, but it is indeed a glitch, if any of you are wondering. It's not like some kind of buff they did to heroes intentionally. It was completely unintentional. So let's use our massive skull damage right there. Plus we got armor piercing, so it instantly died. Oh, and we had the 2 times because it's a Daemon. So we did like what, like 100 and something damage to him. So even if it didn't do armor piercing, it would have killed. And now we can just kill it with like a 100 damage warcast. And that's already the match. So let's go into the other team, which if I'm not mistaken is a Gorgotha lead with all true damage. So let's see, what are we up against? We're up against Silent One. I haven't seen Silent One in ages. Well, that works perfectly fine since we have a counter for it. So let's get into that. We're using all true damage just with a Gorgotha lead. And here we go. We do want to make sure we don't give it skulls though, or we're going to lose our Gorgotha from casting for many ages. He is going to stun it, which isn't too big a deal though.
Mana surge, mana surge.
Main priority is not getting it stunned. Also, we have the double stealthy in the middle, so they have to either hit the tanky Gorgotha or the bat that's going to be getting tons of HP. Also, he just did silence. Wow.
Mana surge.
Yep, the Silent One actually used to be one of the best troops in the game, back when silence was actually really good. Now it's pretty horrible, but silencing everything is still annoying if you don't have something that has immunity to it, which this particular team does not. I'm not really used to it that much since pretty much no one uses Silent One anymore.
Mana surge.
There we go, perfect. So right in time to get our mana.
Mana surge.
And we can even explode, though it's going to give mana to nothing. But given that he's going to take skulls, I did not want him silencing our Gorgotha again, so I'm just going to explode it all. Okay, what does this convert again? I actually forgot. Savasti isn't used that much either anymore. All blues to purple, so that's not a big deal. It's not going to do anything to us. So we're just going to be able to explode it again. 19 explodes, so that's pretty much the entire board. And because he is using a Daemon, we are going to be able to get an extra turn on it. It's a yellow Daemon at that as well, so we're even going to be able to get the double damage. Unfortunately, we are going to have to waste a lot of that purple mana there, since our Miststalker doesn't gain an extra turn. But now we can use it to kill, just double checking, make sure anything else on the board. And that will finally kill out our Silent One there, so no more dealing with silence.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And now we just need to explode, and that will pretty much be the match, as it would give us the most of the mana we need to finish it off. Also, you can see it only has the choice of targeting Gorgotha or Crimson Bat, so they're never going to be able to hit down our Miststalker, or I keep saying her name wrong, Desdaemona. And even if it's not a Daemon, it's still doing that 2 times damage to yellow. It's just the Daemons that it does the extra turn for. Like here, we'll get the twice the damage, but we won't get the extra turn. So she's kind of versatile in that she has a couple options that she can do with her ability. It's also nice to see more rogues, because there currently isn't that much rogue synergy with the new rogue type. So there might be a little bit more now with her being presented, plus some other ones that will be coming in the future. One other thing to mention as we are doing this, the next event for the new kingdom that just came out, it's not going to be next week like it normally is when a kingdom comes out. It's actually going to be the 26, I believe they said. So it's going to be a little while before it actually comes in, which means we'll have to kind of wait before we can get some of the legends and stuff, mostly because it's going to take so much in the current new economy to really like use a bunch of keys on it. Like, we can't use event keys on it until the 26th. So I might not be able to show anything. I'll probably in the stream tomorrow do a bunch of glory keys and just see how far we can get with there. But of course, with the way that the economy has shifted in 2.1, we have to be a little bit careful with how much we spend, just to make sure I can always show all the new content as it comes out. And I would be posting a little bit more, but I've been having some medical conditions lately, so I've been trying to get all of that situated. That's pretty much what I've been doing. That my entire day today has just been errands and situating that. So I don't think like when I got back today, it was like 5 or 6 p.m., which is like extremely late for me. Anyways, this match is wrapping up. We'll just do one more explosion, and whatever ends up casting, we'll probably finish it. We didn't even get to use Crimson Bat all this battle. Oh, poor guy. Let's use him. And that's the match. And there's the tanky Gorgotha and Bat, and the two in the middle will basically never be shot at. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for this video. Feel free to leave any other questions that you have in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.